Good evening, everyone. It's 10:50. Yeah, 10:47. Fucking brightness. Ah, yeah. It's 10:47 in the night, and it's 27th of October. I seriously don't know what to say, what not to say. It's been a really long time since I am sitting to record anything. I believe last time when I uploaded something on my video channel, that was a decade ago. Last year, that was something which was I was doing last year. It's been a really long time since I've done anything significant with any of these things. I don't know what to do, what to say, what not to say. Recently, a good thing in my life is that I have started to buy expensive stuff, and right now I am a slave of Apple ecosystem somewhere. I have AirPods, I have iPhone, I have iWatch, Apple Watch. It's not known as iWatch. I have this video is getting recorded in an iPad, and then yeah. So a proper slave of the Apple ecosystem. Now that's not the way youth should enjoy his life, because my salary is not increasing the way it should be, and I'm not doing shit about it. No, I don't want always to record while ranting about stuffs which I want to but I couldn't be. I want some changes to be there, some changes at least. But as soon as I opened the camera, I didn't like my appearance, to be honest. This spectacle optical is a bit slant, I believe, and I don't know how the audio is gonna be, because I have all the Apple devices right here in my desk, and I don't know. Although I am wearing the AirPods, but is it recording over here? I don't know. And how does it perform with fan full on? That's also I don't know. Last time when I was recording something with the fan turned on, I was always using a wired earphones, because the mic for wired earphones is somewhere around here. So it somehow captures a good audio with the minimum latency. Wired earphones are better. That is what I have heard of. At that time, the type of earpods which I used to have, that was not a very convenient one. But yeah, I was there. That the first appearance of mine in this video, I did not like it, because everything seems very bulky for real. Either the camera is too much zoomed or what, but I'm feeling like my head is a bit more roundish. It was always roundish, but right now it feels like enlarged, magnified, whatever you wanna call it. Second, I seriously hate this too, guys. This too, because I have got a patchy beard, so this is not complete. The biggest patch is over here. There is very area of very low density hairs, so you could find it a very dim grayish area. Then there's a patch over here, but this alone, a few set of hairs, 5 or 10. These are dense. These are long. These look from over there. You can spot it. Same here. It's the patch is even bigger than right cheek. The right cheek, the patch is over here. Left cheek, the patch is even bigger. So the hairline is like, that's not hairline. That's beard line. Beard line is somewhere like this, and this patch is like this. But yeah, just below the mustache, the hairs are pretty big, and you could spot it over that. Now all these are shit random talks. It's already 4 minutes and 22 seconds of bullshit, which I don't wanna. I don't know what I am saying here. I don't know. I don't have any flow in my head. I don't know what to say next, what not to say. But yeah, gladly I'm at my home. I took a 15 days work from home / holiday for Diwali and Chhat. Today is the evening festive of Chhat, and tomorrow is the morning task of Chhat. By the way, my flight is on 31st of October. I came here on 16th of October, so closely 15 days, complete 15 days, and I wanted a break like this. Although I am not realizing that I'm taking a break as such, because here also constantly. By the way, this could be the act of beer also. Recently, I've started consuming a lot of beer. Every time when I meet someone over here, I ask them, "Can we have a beer, a can of beer?" So that might be the reason. By the way, November is gonna be a bit of a month for me, because right now, as you can see, the fan is turned on and I'm not wearing any jackets as such. Today is already 27th of October. In a 1.5 hour, it's gonna be 28th of October, and it's not much of cold over here. The temperature is 22 degrees in Ranchi. What's the temperature in Noida? I believe it's gonna be somewhere close to that. Um, Temperature in New Delhi is 21, and in Noida it's 21. Okay, so similar to this, but yeah, from 1st of November, 31st of October, this is the point I'm gonna be over there. The temperature is gonna be significantly low, because November, ideally there's a sudden drop in temperatures, or soon in 5 or 10 days the temperature is gonna drop. So I'll be needing some jackets and all. Now, as I flaunted the Apple ecosystem which I have right now, it obviously got me some consequences, and that consequences is on my pocket. So I currently lack in any saving amount as such. So the 2 months I am planning to spend bare minimum on to everything. Bare minimum, okay. No more purchases at all. No more outing. Nothing. So even though people are saying that we should go on a trip or something like that, I am thinking to avoid anything like that. Although I'm a very much of a trip person, but things in life needs to be changed, and I don't know how much I could perform actually into this, but this time I'm planning to go on a winter arc. Probably 2 or 3 months, November, December, January. Probably those 3 months should work the best for me. Having very low expectations from people, have a stoic personality or a stoic mindset to actually work better towards your strength. Now, strength doesn't mean the strong points which I have. Strength, I am meaning physical strength. So it's a lot. My arms are just thin. This. So I've never been able to actually train my body on terms of strength, on terms of endurance. Now that is something which I've been thinking of since a very long time. Now in the month of July, when I was the most motivated, I was like, things are gonna change in my life. I started to do gym, I started to read book, I started to do multiple things. A series of events happened with me. Those were very different. I stopped smoking, I reduced drinking, I I was very happy, very motivated. Right now, I feel like I'm very dull and in sort of a low phase in my life. Although I didn't started smoking again, I've stopped it, and I'll never touch it ever again. Uh, let's be precise. That's not smoking. That's I've left cigarettes. I That's just a clarification disclaimer. So I'll never touch cigarettes ever again, and I'll think of switching my job also. My face is getting a bit dull. The lighting conditions are not good. How this does this look? This does not look good. This does not look good. So I'm thinking of switching a job. For that, I need to be very skillful in a lot of terms, and I was never a very smart person. I consider myself to be dumb, but I don't want anyone ever to think that I'm dumb. So there are things that needs to be done. That's why I'm sitting over there. November is gonna be not November. November is gonna be start of my winter arc. I'm gonna join a gym. I'm trying to be stoic. Emotions not gonna work that way. Let's see how things are gonna be, and yeah, obviously start recording some stuffs and be a more extroverted type of person, be more expressive. There are a number of series of things which I want in myself, I'll probably watch more series, both in terms of all types of series. But yeah, that's to improve my vocabulary. I'll try to read some books, give some. You know what I feel like. Let's try recording something every day. That could be like a bookkeeping type of thing. Let's record it right now. Okay, let's allocate the task right now. Now I've been trying bookkeeping since a really long time, but I was majorly a failure in almost all the things. Now whenever I try something new in my life, I know it's gonna result the same as it did the last time. Although the thing is new which I'm gonna try, but the input is a new thing comes into my life, and if I try to do it I'm gonna fail because my intent towards that in the beginning is really good, it's really positive, but going forward I get too much comfortable with my laziness or with my bubble, so I don't feel like giving my 100% towards it, and that is why I get the same output over and over again. So today is 27th of October. Let's state a few things very clearly, and I'm gonna follow those. First thing is gonna be every morning I'll try recording something for 5 minutes. Okay, let's be very precise. That should be of 3 minutes is 180 seconds, 200 seconds. Okay, yeah. So recently I was talking to my friend and I realized the art of articulation is a lot required in this world. So every day I'll have to record for exact 200 seconds plus or minus 10 seconds. So that should be the error. So my target is to speak for 200 seconds. If I have a lot to say that day, I have to wrap it up in 200 seconds. If I have very less to say that day, I'll have to wrap it up in 200 seconds. Now, one thing that may happen is that I'll write it or write a script of it, think that what I'm gonna speak, keep pointers of it, and then come and speak for 200 seconds. And at night, I should complete a bookkeeping session. I should write what has happened in my day, what was the targets which I gave to me. By the way, start doing the bookkeeping session in the beginning of the day itself. So in my diary or in the Evernote or in the notes application in my phone, whatever, whichever application I'm gonna use, I'm gonna write some basic tasks for the day. Like I need to send my resume to 20 companies today, and then in the night, firstly I should do a checkbox that I was able to complete it, I was not able to complete it, and things like these. On top of that, I'll constantly do training on my physical strength, I'll constantly do training on my vocabulary, and I'll try speaking all of these things in English itself, and to consume something in English, to consume something as in my daily targets should include one episode of something in English, or one episode of whatever, uh, one entertainment session in English. Basically, I should reduce my reel consumption, I should increase my series, movies, or random literature consumption. Some literature stuffs I could watch to, or I could actually read. Now that would be better for my reading speed, for my grasping, for my capturing speed. I could probably take a newspaper. I should read some stuffs out of it. God knows how it's gonna be done, but I should prepare a SOP, a statement of purpose, and a standard operating procedure, both SOP, and should continue complete this task. Let's see how long can I go with it. Life should be a routine, and that is how it should be. Now, before going out to Noida, uh, today is 27, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. 31st I could exclude, so I'm gonna get just 3 days, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and then where I'm gonna be over here. Now that's a really less amount of time for me being in my house with my father and my mother. wake up early, and I'll try to spend more time with them. And in the meantime, I need to complete the thing which I thought that I would be completing. Now that is, first is the resume, which is still left. Second is the BI dashboard, and third thing is in which I'm working right now, that I will complete it. That was a task which was assigned to me a long time back, but I've been not been able to complete it since then. But yeah, I'll complete it right now, and I'll probably complete it and then sleep. So before sleeping I'll record, or tomorrow morning I'll record. Why do you wait for the month of November? Let's start doing it right now. Then I'm there. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, today onwards, with this moment, RMNs is supposed to start working on things. Okay. I've been eating a lot, and that's why I've grown fat. So I've grown fat. Now the gym session, the winter arc should work almost in all of these things. I met an accident, so marks of it is still there. Financially, I need to save money. Physically, I need to strength train, and mentally, I need to gain some more stability. And that's it. That's for today. Let's see how it's gonna be. I'll read some things, and then I'll do some Gyan Jyoti also. So let's see. Bye. See ya. Thank you.